thank you very much, Veronica. If you don't mind, I think I'll take this mask off. I'm distanced, and the only thing to make it effective is this microphone. But I'm well, as far as I'm concerned. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to see all of you here at this postponed Invest in the United States seminar. I think, as most of you may know, this seminar was originally planned to be part of a U.S.-Czech Business Week that we had scheduled for this March, earlier this year, which obviously had to be postponed. And although this novel coronavirus, as I call it, has and continues to be a challenge for not only us here in the Czech Republic, but around the globe, of course, especially so for businesses. We know what the restrictions and the shutdowns and all the rest of it have done for the respective economies of the countries around the world. But you need to know that the United States Embassy here in Prague remains committed to the business forum. So we are tentatively planning to hold that full week of business discussions and seminar and panels sometime in the spring of 2021. Let me call it April-ish, so to speak. Because it's important, very important to me as a businessman myself, I guess. I don't consider myself much of a diplomat. I'm not a professional foreign service officer of our government. I'm a businessman. I'm what they call a non-career ambassador. I'm here for my tour of duty, so to speak, and I will go back to what I call the real world. That is the world of business. We're lucky to have some of the planned business forum sponsors. That is, they were sponsors for the seminar, the week-long business meeting we were to hold last March, here today in the role of speakers. They are experts in the areas of interest to anyone considering investing or even enlarging their current investment in the United States. So we thank Denton's, who will be speaking to you and who is here, and we thank UPS, who will, I think, be talking to you by, virtually, as they say. But despite the current situation, we are still seeing a very strong interest in innovative Czech companies looking at opportunities in the United States. So I'm very thankful that all of you are here today, and we're glad that we can hold this rather abbreviated seminar. With an annual gross domestic product, GDP, of $20 trillion and a population of over 325 million people, the United States, in my mind, is unquestionably the world's largest and most attractive market in the free world. It offers diversity. It offers a thriving culture of innovation. It's got a very productive, I can tell you that, a very productive workforce. And it operates under the rule of law. It's a country and it's an economy that you can trust operating in. Now, companies of all sizes, from startups to multinationals, can find the ideas, the resources, and the market to succeed and grow. So if you're looking to grow your business, your company, your opportunity outside of this continent, I think, unquestionably, you cannot afford not to invest in the United States of America. Fortunately, the U.S. government offers support to prospective foreign investors, like many of you here, through its Department of Commerce SelectUSA program. Every year, the SelectUSA program holds a summit in Washington, D.C. I think it's usually in June, in which provides a rather unique forum and opportunity, much larger than that which we're doing here today, for various foreign investors to learn more about doing business in the United States. So if today's discussions pique your curiosity and you think there's a real opportunity, you might want to consider joining us in Washington, D.C. this coming June for the global SelectUSA Summit. Another collection of great resources is the Economic Development Organizations, or as the governments want to do, the acronym being EDOs, Economic Development Organizations, that primarily are made up of our individual states, which most of you know, of course, we have 50 of those states. And they also represent, these EDOs also represent, in addition to the states, regions and cities in the United States. Those are all present at this summit in June in Washington, D.C. They are probably the best source of detailed information for potential investors, and they provide great support. I'm glad to know that we have at least a couple EDO organizations here with us today. So I'd like to lift up and thank the representatives from North Carolina, Ohio, and South Carolina for coming here today. So they're here to answer any questions you may have about locating a business or opportunity in at least those 3 states. Also present today is First Energy, which is a utility organization, and they represent the opportunities in what we call the greater mid-Atlantic region of the United States. And that's the Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and a few other states in that part of the world. So they're here also to talk to you about opportunities in that part of our country. I know that and I'm convinced obviously, that the smartest thing a Czech company can do that's looking to grow is to invest in the United States. It's the safest, best opportunity you will have to grow, again, outside of this continent. First, I'm sure you're looking at your neighboring countries, and that's expected. But if you're looking to grow it again, the largest market in the free world, you need to take a look at the United States. So you have my best wishes for a very productive and discussions today. And just once again know that that's why we're here. We're here to help you grow and invest in what is today, again, unquestionably the best market in the world, the United States of America. Thank you very much. Have a good session.